welcome, or some not so, but whatever. Tonight, Mr. Stanimir Jr. has something to say about Mr. Brownie and Mr. Dakashi Losa and Mr. Nick N. Mr. Brownie,
Yes, sir!
are you ready to cooperate on the case and end with everything as fast as we can?
Yes, sir! I am willing to put this fantastic idiot bastard in his place.
Okay, Mr. Dakashi Losa, are you also ready to cooperate on the case? Yes, sir, and I will put this psycho in psychiatry. These idiots. Chill, man, I can handle this. And lastly, but not least, Mr. Niken, are you ready to cooperate on this case? Mr. Niken? This brainless idiot. Where is he? Ah! Easy, Mr. Stanimir Jr. Mr. Niken will be fined with a hefty fine for no showing. Mr. Judge, we're okay with him not coming. What are you talking about? I don't think that is the best idea to knock with the commander of the military.
Yes, especially if the commander is gay.
Mr. Stanimir, Mr. Zen, who of you is going to speak out? It will be me, Mr. Judge. Okay, now I want to hear from you what has been said to me. I'm here to make sure that the information is clear and right, and everyone here says the same thing as the other, so we can put an end to all of your problems with as little as possible punishment. Now, let's hear from you, Mr. Zane. Mr. Judge and listeners, these two men here and the one that didn't come are willing to do anything to ruin the life and career of my friend and client, Mr. Stanimir Jr. Everything began on 9th of July 2022, where Stanimir was going to win the match for the national championship against Dakashi and Brownie. Wait. You say match? Are you trying to say that all of them fight at each other? Yeah. This is the first red dot. What? Shut up, or I will need to turn heel. Continue, Mr. Zane. Well, I said Stanimir was going to win, because Niken, Dakashi, and Brownie made a plan to sabotage Stanimir. All of them played the game together, and even Brownie, who also was contender, sacrificed the belt so he can stop Mr. Stanimir Jr. from defeating them and becoming the new national champion. So now, the champion should be Stanimir. This is fucking BS. And currently, neither of us is the champion. Mr. Losa, no one gave you permission to talk. Red dot for bad behavior. Now, Mr. Losa, come here and answer the questions of Mr. Zane. Now, Mr. Losa, where were you been before the match at Fireflame? In the locker room, obviously. With whom? With Nick N. Yeah. And there you were planning the whole thing. Brownie was also there, wasn't he? No, Brownie wasn't there. Me and Niken were talking about how he should not come and help me win the match. I told him that I can deal with it on my own. Yet he didn't listen. And what did I do next? I fucking... Mr. Losa, the language. This is my last warning. What I did next is give these two gentlemen a rematch where I defeated them with no outside interference. But this maybe wasn't enough for Stanimir to leave us alone and everyone to watch his road. He continued with these BS conspiracies. And for that dumb reason, we are here now. Okay, now I wanna hear from Mr. Brownie, and after him we'll hear from Mr. Stanimir Jr. Afterwards, I will make my decision about what punishment everyone here faces. Mr. Brownie, on several occasions, you've been the one who starts a fight between you and Mr. Stanimir Jr. For me, that's a big reason for a big punishment, Mr. Brownie.
Well, I can't disagree if you want to punish me. But if you do that, you have to punish Stanimir equally. Because if it wasn't for his accusation, I wouldn't hurt his pinky. Since that much, all I've had to do is deal with that psycho. And if you say that he is innocent, then...
Brownie, it is more than obvious that Stanimir is fully innocent. And don't you think that we are really enjoying being here and having to once again deal with you both? I hate seeing you and Dakashi, but this should end once and for all. Well, I heard what I needed from Mr. Brownie. I just need to hear from Mr. Stanimir Jr. for last, and then with the judges we will decide what will be the punishment for all the parties. Mr. Stanimir, the chair is yours. Well, there is nothing left to say really. These dudes and Niken are trying to turn my life and career into a misery. And quite frankly, they are succeeding. And the point of all of this is to finally get rid of them. I can't handle this anymore. It's not only physical torture, it is psychic torture. Man, I really want to put an end to this. I just really want to deal with my own business. Well, I think I heard everything I needed to hear. I will need the time to discuss this with the other judges and then I will come back with my statement. Mr. Brownie and Mr. Losa, you are currently a serious threat, so I want you to get out of the house. You will be notified when I'm ready. See you in a couple of minutes.